Yo guys, I'm Yellow, the Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, and today I figured that I should talk about the NEGEV update and show you guys how it's a bit too powerful, alright? A lot too powerful. Now quickly I want to mention that, thank you Wendell, I gotta point out that I were talking about him in a previous video, and I did actually test some of the things. It looks like there's no noticeable and measurable change in some of the things I mentioned in the Ryzen video that I made regarding the superpower of Ryzen. Either way, I'll link that in the end of this video if you are interested in taking a look at that sort of stuff and whatnot. But now let's go on with the NEGEV update thing, because I figured out that this kind of update is broken and it shouldn't really be added to CSGO after sleeping on the matter, alright? So if you go to the heavy section now, you can choose the NEGEV for $2,000. And from the get-go, you might think that this is insane, and you know what? You were completely right. So, when you buy the gun now, you'll move even slower as far as I'm able to tell. However, when you try to shoot, bullet accuracy is just all out the window. Look at this. So, the bullets go all over the place, and then eventually they start to hit some sort of pattern, and they almost shoot in this exact kind of, I guess you could say, fashion, place, etc. So, knowing that, alright, what kind of uses would this have? Broken uses. There's no way this gun should be kept into the game unless you triple the price of this weapon. And why I say triple, I'll show you, okay? So let's say that you go to my special spot, and this spot I love to use either with a rifle, for example. You can stand right here and tap in this approximate area. And what will happen is that the bullets will go through the metal right here into the tunnel, and I've been able to get some nifty assists with my AWP and with my rifle on enemies right there, and they've been like, they've literally said to me, fuck off. It's really funny, because that's one of those rare wallbang spots I figured out myself very early on when this map was made. Now with the NEGEV, imagine how insane this is gonna be. It's like an assault rifle on steroids, and you can shoot all 150 bullets before you're done, with decent accuracy from a rather safe position. Now that dynamic, apply to any plank wall anywhere on the map, and you already have like a mind-boggling amount of just insanity, which is not fun at all. And that's aside from clutch situations just going straight out the window if anybody are in the possession of this weapon. And also if two people are going against one guy, and one of those two people have this weapon, they can just force a guy to get destroyed. So overall, this weapon have to basically not be a part of the game if the game is going to function to a somewhat logical and, I would say, tactical degree. Because this kind of power right here is just way too powerful. I like the idea, and for the casual perspective, it works. But for a strict competitive environment, this is too much power for too much of a low price also. Now, some people might be like, alright, if you triple the price then, I would even say that it's too powerful then too. Because it literally means that you can just sit here with your hands up your ass, both of them, just have some sort of macro going, just keeping your button down, and you can just blast bullets through the wall here forever. And that's insane, because they're like, you're eliminating a whole dynamic of playing the game, essentially. Unless you were to, for example, hypothetically give the other side, both sides, by the way, because both sides can buy the NEGEV, give the other side some sort of measurement to stop that stuff, which I find to be already not Counter-Strike then. You've literally just casually fight the game, and that becomes too much. While tactically speaking, I enjoy the update, because it's fun in its concept, similarly to the R8 and the CC and all that insane bullshit. It's too insane for a tactical, skill-reliant experience. Sure, you can execute some fun tactics and some risk plays if this is a very expensive weapon, that then becomes a risk to get. But if it's not even a risk to get, it's mind-boggling, it's insanity. So places on this map that we can quickly see that are just gonna make this weapon broken will be this wall, because you can shoot through this one and this one into the door here. You can demolish the door very easily. You can shoot straight through in there, and when the door is gone, there is even less bullet damage fall off, because bullets in this game, they deal less damage as they move through surfaces. Then you have this little angle right here, which the bullets only travel through one surface. As we keep on going up here to the bathrooms, there aren't really too many positions around here, and that's because there aren't too many penetrable surfaces, even though I do believe that this one would be one. Let's take a little quick look. Yep, it is. That means that that's already going to be very annoying. Even though, again, the thicker the wall, the less annoyance. So Valve have like an insane job if they want to accustom the map to this weapon, or just tune the weapon, I would imagine, if they really want this gun to be added properly to the game. Aside from that, we also got this area in general, because of the metal here being fairly transparent. Here you can see my tapping. So it goes in general in this kind of path. And the clue is, you know, they might want to hold this angle that is a bit more safe, or when they all rush down, eventually it'll hit them. You might want to shoot a bit further to the right, and to the right it would be up, because that might be a bit more at the middle body and head area. Either way, you get my point. Let's not forget, though, that you can shoot the opposite direction as well, so that's just going to be a fucking retarded environment. That's just going to be so silly. Imagine. I wouldn't even try and imagine. So yeah, overall, that is just Overpass. Imagine some of the other maps where you have more wall-banging purposes on them. Just overall, not a fan of this update. Either way, what do you guys think? Do write that in the comment section below. Alright, so lastly, I have to clean up the deal about the previous video that I was gonna let stay up. So there are a bug in CSGO that allows you to get information of the opposite team that you're playing on. This bug will sometimes let you see the health of your opponents, as well as their location on the minimap on top left. And aside from that, I learned that you can also see the triangles above people's head as they're playing the game. The reason for then why I made the previous video was because I thought that hearing enemies' sounds were actually a part of the game. It was like added as a feature, but apparently this is false. It's in the same category of the bugs I just mentioned. So Valve, you really gotta get that fixed. The HRTF sound fix stuff is all good and dandy, but for me to be fooled so completely by a bug, I thought it was a feature. You might want to get on that, because yeah, that doesn't seem too cool. But I figured I should just give you guys a heads up. So yeah, I'll link that and the Ryzen type video in the description right now. So take a look at those if you're interested. And that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys will take care with the NEGEV out there in the field. Here are 2 related videos if you want to get smarter or better at CSGO. Thanks for watching, thanks for any support, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.